you ever climbed a rock wall and made it to the top? I'm going to talk about what free soloing is and one of the greatest things that's ever happened in the sport. Free solo climbing is when people climb up faces of mountains by themselves without harnesses or ropes to keep them from falling to their death or getting seriously hurt. Thousands of people have died while free climbing. Many free climbers prefer not to tell anyone they're climbing a mountain just because of the added pressure. Free climbing is a thing of perfection. If you aren't perfect while climbing the mountain, then chances are you will fall and get hurt or die. It takes weeks of preparation and many test runs while in a harness to map out the exact route for the climber to follow when he goes without ropes. Now I'm going to talk about the man that pulled off the unthinkable in the free soloing world. His name is Alex Honnold and was born on August 17, 1985, and is currently 33 years old. He was born and raised in Sacramento, California. He first started climbing rock walls at the age of 5, so he's had many years of experience. He also started competing in many international and national climbing championships by the age of 10. He enrolled in the University of California, Berkeley for about a year, but then dropped out. Then took his mom's minivan and started traveling around California doing what he loved, climbing. Next I'm going to talk about some of the struggles Alex had to endure to be able to free climb the tallest mountain ever climbed by a free climber. First off, El Capitan is about 3,000 feet tall with 30 different tough spots throughout the path to the top. It was newsworthy for someone to climb this mountain with a rope, but for someone to do it without a rope or harness of any kind would be unbelievable. He would go to Yosemite Park yearly and climb other mountains there during the summer, and would always look at El Capitan and just think that climbing it would be his ultimate dream, but just never had the courage to do it because it was so tall. The mountain is extremely difficult to climb with ropes, so it would be nearly impossible to climb it without one. One of the biggest things he had to do before climbing was get his nerves under control and get physically ready to climb, because when you're free climbing you have to hold your whole body weight by your arms for many hours. To get his nerves under control, he went through extensive planning and preparation, such as climbing the exact path that he would be taking the day he climbed without ropes. Finally, it was time to climb El Capitan. He went up days before with an experienced friend to chalk the difficult parts. While practicing, they broke their own personal speed record by climbing it to the top in just over 5 hours. His first attempt ended about an hour into the climb because the conditions didn't feel right. A few weeks later, the day came. He started his journey to the top at 5:32 a.m. on June 3rd, 2017, after staying the night in his van and eating his standard breakfast. This is his van that he stayed in. He put his favorite red shirt and nylon pants on and drove to El Capitan's summit to begin his climb to the top. And this is what he wore. He ascended to the top in 3 hours and 56 minutes, far faster than any of his practice runs, which shocked the whole world. This changed Alex's life forever, because for a decade of his life he was homeless and slept in a tent or van. He had an extremely rough come up, but once he made it to the top of the mountain, then everyone thought that was impossible, he truly made it. For once in Alex's life, he truly felt at peace and proud of himself. Thank you for allowing me to talk about Alex Honnold's life and his crazy accomplishment in the free climbing world.